Welcome to the Magic on Main Street podcast. I'm Sean.
And I'm Tabitha.
Over the better part of a decade, our little family has lived the Disneyland lifestyle. As an ex-cast member and now longtime annual pass holders, we've been surrounding our lives with Disney. From Disney bounding to pin trading,
exclusive items and all the food,
we've fully immersed ourselves in the culture that Walt built. We've done it all and have made some great friends and memories over the years.
We'll be sitting down with friends and other Disney junkies to share our stories and advice.
We'll be your one-stop shop for Disneyland history and trivia and all the insider information you could ever ask for on merchandise, food, shows, attractions, and everything else you should know about the parks.
Our goal is to bring a little magic to your ears each week by sharing our Disneyland journey with you.
This is Magic on Main Street.
And hear you, they savor the challenge and promise of the future.
And welcome back.
Hello, everyone.
I'm so excited. This is episode 4.
And it's the new year.
It's the new year. Welcome to the Magic on Main Street podcast 2020. It's 2020. Isn't that weird, though? It's 2020.
I don't like it.
When I was a kid, I never thought that I'd see this day. It seemed like it was so far away. I'm old.
You're so old.
Oh, my goodness. Anyway, welcome to the podcast, everybody. Thanks for joining us. We hope you had a fantastic and safe New Year's Eve, and we hope that the New Year is treating you well so far.
Considering we're only about a week in, I hope it's
but lots happened in this world in just a few days. So
Really
I hope everything's going well in your world. How are you?
Hey, how are you? How are things going?
So welcome. And I am, if you didn't know, I am Sean.
I'm Tabitha.
And with us, as always, is the magical audio man. I'm running out of weird nicknames. The Colonel. It's Daniel Proc. Dino Proc 95 on Instagram. What? And we also have in the house the resident cute kid, Kenzie.
Hello. She sounds like a fairy.
Hello!
You don't need to make your voice sound higher. It's already pretty high. Hello. And then can't forget about our mascot.
He wants nothing to do with us right now.
No, he's just hanging out on Daniel's jacket, just setting it up.
Like for real cuddling.
Yeah.
Like that's a very intense cuddle.
It's Scar the cat, Scar the kitten.
Scar the kitten on Instagram.
We've got a pretty big show, and this is this was a tough episode to put together. We had a power outage, and this is going on day number 4.
Like I'm living in the dark ages.
Of no internet. We hopefully we'll have internet tomorrow, but putting this show together, getting all the research done, this has been difficult
Is this
this
what it
week.
feels like to live in medieval times?
It is, but we've got a great show. We've got some really cool information coming out. We've got information on an AP exclusive new area of California Adventure. That's exciting. Really cool merch is coming out. We've got Minnie Mouse in the news with merch, so we'll talk about all that cool, cute stuff coming out. And then it is 2020, so we should probably talk about it a little bit.
A little bit.
So we'll talk a lot about 2020, including Rise of the Resistance, the new daytime parade, the Food and Wine Festival.
I can't wait.
Talk a little bit more about Disneyland After Dark. It's the 65-year anniversary this year.
65 years.
65 years. So this summer is going to be full of 65.
And they're keeping it pretty hush hush. So
Yeah. We're going to check in with Kenzie a little later.
Sir Kensington.
And our big topic for today is going to be the Lunar New Year.
So excited.
I'm very
It's gonna
excited
be
to
so
talk
cool.
about this. So we've got a lot coming up. We're going to talk about some really great stuff in just a few minutes. But first, we have a sponsor.
Yay!
Isn't that exciting?
It's so exciting. Our first sponsor.
Today's episode is brought to you by Carpelli Grooming and Personal Care.
They're wonderful.
They are wonderful. I actually use their beard oil.
They made us chapstick
Yes.
for our wedding.
For our wedding. We'll put up a picture of that on the Instagram. It's
They're
pretty neat.
adorable.
So they make a lot of really great things. Beard, hair, skin, tattoo. They're covering all of your body parts. They've got oils, they've got soaps, balms. And if you head over to carpelli.com and you have an order of over $30, free domestic shipping.
Cool.
Yeah, that's carpelli.com, CARPELI.com. We'll be back. Welcome back to the show, everyone.
Welcome.
So lots of stuff going on. It's going to be a slow couple weeks, I think, in the park. It seems like everybody went yesterday. Actually, that would have been Sunday.
Yeah, it was packed on Sunday. Because that was everybody's first day back, and it was a weekend day, and people were going hard.
Yes.
We spent that day not going to the parks.
Not doing that. Because it was...
very packed.
We can go this week.
Yeah. I have, for my beautiful Flex Pass, I already have a reservation for Saturday.
Yeah.
So whether you wanted to go or not, we're going.
Yeah. So we're going to do some fun stuff this week.
Yeah.
Well, actually, next week is going to be really fun because we've got a pretty big opening. But before that, wonderful news.
Great news.
Great news. Starting January 5th, pass holders of Disneyland and Disney California Adventure will enjoy their own lounge.
Alfresco tasting terrace.
Yeah, so they're going to have food, 5 new cocktails, and they're specially created just for the terrace. But again, this is for annual pass holders only. This is new. You
can take guests that aren't annual pass holders, but they have to have an annual pass holder with them at all times.
Right.
You can't just like check your friends in and bounce.
Right, which is good.
Yeah.
Which is good. Because, I mean, if we're going to have something that's exclusive to pass holders, let's make it exclusive.
Yeah.
I've seen some mixed reviews about
some
the
people
concept.
are angry.
Yeah. Which
they are angry because a lot of people used it as their like little escape haven that not many people knew about.
But most people are pass holders.
Yeah. But I think a lot.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So
yeah.
you're saying it's going to be busy. Yeah, because the line over the weekend
it got over an hour
long.
long. Yep.
Yeah.
It was bad.
15, something like that.
But I mean, it was the first day back. Everybody wanted to experience it. Like, of course it was. It was a Sunday. Everybody goes on a Sunday. Of course it was going to be busy.
It's giving Disney a little bit more revenue up there because, I mean,
not many people. We went up there for my 21st birthday 6 years ago.
We've been up there a few times. And
I think that's the only time I went up there was my 21st birthday.
I've been up there a few times and it's never busy.
Yeah, 6 years ago was the last time I went up there.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to go back. I want to see like what it looks like.
So
now.
maybe it has been busy and we haven't seen it because I don't know. But when we've gone, it wasn't really busy. And so it seems like a better use of the space. Plus, they're going to be bringing back some of the old cocktails that they had over at the Cove Bar.
Oh my God.
Before it was Lamplight Lounge. Mickey's Fun Wheel.
I love a fun wheel.
I know. It was such a fun drink, and it was such a bummer when they took it away because that was like, we go over there and get lobster nachos.
Yes.
And some Mickey's Fun Wheels.
I would get a fun wheel and that raspberry coolaba.
Yeah, with a side of their cherries.
Luxardo
maraschino cherries. They're amazing.
Delish.
So that's one of the cocktails they're going to bring back. In addition to the Mickey's Fun Wheel, or actually, sorry, let me just say this. It is not Mickey's Fun Wheel.
Do not call it that.
Don't call it that.
They don't want Mickey's name
finicky.
Anywhere near alcohol.
They correct you really quickly.
Remember that time they got mad at
really
you
mad.
at Cove Bar?
Really mad at Cove Bar. Not mad, but like...
She was like, you mean a fun wheel?
Assertive.
Yes.
Because I'll have a Mickey's Fun Wheel. You mean the fun wheel or Fun Wheel? Oh,
yep.
You got it.
Yep, that's what I meant.
So they've got the Fun Wheel, which is it's a rum drink, but they also have a pineapple jalapeno tequila drink, which is called the Stinger.
With orange habanero simple syrup. That's going to be spicy.
Yeah, that's going to be a spicy drink. The specialty Manhattan is going to be a Manhattan, except for it's got a charred cinnamon stick with it, I read.
I'm not a bourbon girl.
I do like bourbon. I like Manhattans, so I'm excited about this one. There's a gin drink called Drop In If You Dare.
Ooh.
And then the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
It kind of reminds me of a fun wheel. It's about the same ingredients.
Pretty similar. It doesn't have it's got a tropical juice blend instead of the pineapple.
And some simple syrup. So it's probably a bit sweeter.
Which I guess we should say, the Fun Wheel is spiced rum, blue curacao. It also has vodka.
Whew.
And pineapple juice.
Delish.
And all of these cocktails range from $14 to $17, so pretty typical. And they've got a pretty decent menu going on as well. Just what you would imagine out of a small plate at Disney.
There was these mozzarella meatballs that I caught a glimpse of.
Meatballs marinara.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Down for that.
They have a sausage and arugula flatbread, so it could be good. And that's going to be from, I think it was $8 to like $12.
Cool.
So if it'd
That's
be
not
fun
too bad.
for run up there, grab a snack,
Little
grab a
snacky
drink, and it's an exclusive thing for annual pass holders.
Yeah. I like it. I'm okay with exclusive things. I pay a lot of money.
Yeah, for sure.
The terrace opens up at 11:30 and closes an hour before DCA closes. And it's all first come, first serve, so you don't have to worry about making a reservation. It's just whatever their availability
Which is
at
great.
that time. Yeah.
I'm more of a fan of that model, like the way the Cove was.
Yeah.
You
just wait in a long line.
Yeah. It makes it a little bit more accessible to more people.
Yeah. And as of right now, there's no like end date on this. This is an open-ended thing. So hopefully everyone will have time, no matter when they're coming this year, to go check it out if they're not coming until like later on this summer or something.
Yeah. Could be permanent.
That would be wonderful.
Could turn into something even better.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll keep an eye on this one. Mm-hmm. What's next? Oh, merchandise. So we had a really big merchandise episode last week with our friend Disneylandia.
All the merch.
Alvy. Talked about a lot of Disneyland merch, including the Baby Yoda stuff. But this one was really exciting.
This happened like the day after.
Literally the day after this podcast launched, the merchandise episode launched, they brought out this one. And this is a big one. I'm really excited to see this one.
So launching this month, it's going to actually be every third Saturday of the month throughout 2020, is the Minnie Mouse main attraction.
And it's adorable.
It's so cute. They just put out pictures for the first attraction that they're going to do for January, which is going to be Space Mountain.
And it looks awesome.
It's so cool. So it's all like in honor of Minnie Mouse. And then there's going to be a different attraction every month that they're going to base it around. And there's going to be a plush, bags, and sometimes wallets, a new set of ears, pins, mugs. It's going to be great. And they've already put out the teaser calendar to kind of show what each month is going to have. And there's a lot that I want.
Yeah.
I might have to get every month. At least a little something.
Oh, absolutely. So January is going to be Space Mountain. February is Pirates. March is going to be, it looks like Fantasyland.
I looked into it on the Disney Parks blog page. It's going to be Mad Tea Party.
Oh, thank God. That's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
That's so great. Okay. And then in April, It's a Small World.
It's a small world after all. Kenzie's
May is really
death
exciting
eye.
for me because I love the Tiki Room.
I do too. I loved anything Tiki.
Yeah, so that's going to be pretty cool. It looks like June is going to be Peter Pan. Okay. I'm looking at these icons, and it's just like a cute little icon of the attraction.
July is King Arthur's Carousel. August is going to be Dumbo.
Which is going to be cute no matter what.
September will be Big Thunder Mountain.
That one, I will probably get a pair of mini ears.
Yeah, that's your favorite.
That's my favorite ride.
I'm excited. That's going to be cute. October is going to be the Haunted Mansion.
Which is always a big deal for us.
Yes.
Because Kenzie and I, we share some special memories of Haunted Mansion.
November is going to be the Jungle Cruise.
Yes, which another amazing. That's why I love this collection, because it's attractions you don't normally see on merchandise.
Yeah, it's going to be really cool. I'm really, really excited. And then to round off the year, it'll be Sleeping Beauty's Castle.
Wow, that's so cool.
I feel like that one's going to be
Kenzie's
so pretty.
going to be a little excited about that one, right?
Yeah.
Gotta wait till December for that one.
That's okay. We'll get there. Yeah, so keep an eye out. When are those coming out?
Third Saturday of every month is when they're going to launch, and it'll be in parks and Shop Disney.
Okay, great. So the first one's going to be January 18th.
Yes.
All right.
Space Mountain.
Which one are you most excited about?
I think it's a tie between Tiki Room, Haunted Mansion, and Sleeping Beauty's Castle. I feel like the castle one's going to be really, really pretty.
I think the most anticipated for me is going to be Big Thunder Mountain, because you don't see anything.
No.
We did end up, however, I got that Big Thunder Mountain Railroad Christmas ornament this year.
Oh yeah, the
it was
little
Mickey ears
the hat.
with, Mickey ears with it was a Big Thunder theme. So I'm really excited about that one. And then, obviously I love Tiki Room, but Jungle Cruise, like there's never anything about Jungle Cruise.
No.
And it's such a great attraction.
They put out that was it? I don't think it was Jungle Cruise. I think it was more tiki oriented. That like raincoat, the green raincoat that they had put out. That was kind of see through.
Oh yeah, capitalizing on California's very rare rain and
We've
thunderstorms.
had quite a bit of rain this year.
No, I think that's it's a great thing to have in a pinch. So yeah, really excited about those. Mm-hmm. There's also a really cool collection that just came out called Park Life.
I just looked it up.
Yeah, I really like that one. It's got I don't know anything about it actually.
I forgot to copy and paste it. It's really cute. It has the whole gang. It has Minnie, Mickey, Goofy. It has Chip and Dale. And it's very just like park-esque. So like on the Loungefly backpack, they show Minnie Mouse eating cotton candy. They show Mickey in a teacup. Pluto's there just barking.
Yeah, and they've got like little icons of the different like attraction, kind of like alluding to the different attractions. So like
they have the
on
Mickey
one, they've
head.
got the castle. They've got the Matterhorn. There's a picture of Radiator Springs. So really cool. I like this idea.
The Mickey head Ferris wheels on there.
Yes, it is. And there's a sweatshirt that has a Mickey head on the back with a bunch of different icons for attractions in it. Makes up a pretty cool little collage. I like that one.
They've got they've got a mug. They've got a shot glass.
There's a lot like Hawaiian type shirts and like
those are cute. They're
hats.
they're the tacky like button ups, but they're really cute.
Yeah, it's funny because they're not. I wouldn't call them throwback by any means, but they look like something you would wear in like the 80s.
Yeah, definitely. And there's really cute. There's a really cute throw blanket too, but it's like $40, and I don't know. Even with my discount, I don't know if I could justify it, but it's really really cute.
Then a few bags, and not like even the expensive ones, like just every kind of bag. They've got like a pin bag, it looks like a little clutch, maybe a drawstring bag, and then there's a really cool like actual backpack, which looks.
Oh, I haven't seen the backpack.
Yeah, it's just got the logos for the different icons around the park.
Gotcha. Oh, I see. There's the crossbody. I see that.
Yeah.
The crossbody just has the attractions on it, which is really cool. I really like that.
Yeah, and I actually saw the Christmas ornaments when we were hunting them down this year. I didn't realize they were part of that collection. Oh. But yeah, they've got Christmas ornaments and tumblers and stuffed animals.
They've got a Mickey and a Minnie plush too.
Yeah.
The Minnie has the cutest little swing dress on, and I really, really like it.
Oh, and I was looking at where were we looking? Mice Chat. There's a picture of something that I maybe have seen one here or there in the park, but this is something you don't see very often in the park. There's a themed Rubik's Cube.
A Rubik's Cube?
I know. Isn't that weird?
Really?
Yeah, it's very strange.
That's odd.
I don't know. Rubik's Cubes are kind of trendy, right? They have all those competitions.
They make me mad.
Where they do it blindfolded in like 3 moves. It's weird.
I've watched YouTube videos for over an hour before trying to figure out how those things work, and my brain just can't grasp. Yeah. Even a little bit. It's bad.
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, this collection, it seems like they're spanning a lot. It looks like they're going to do almost an overhaul of their entire merch catalog, because they have literally anything you can think of, even like autograph books and like a trip journal and stuff. It's a lot.
I love that.
Yeah, I'm excited to see all this stuff because it's a couple dozen items. It seems it's a lot.
Yeah. I something I really want to do that I've been thinking about. I think I want to get an autograph book and go start getting autographs again, because I haven't done that since I was probably younger than Kenzie.
Yeah, Kenzie filled up a couple books.
I wonder where it is. I know I had one that I took with me every single time, because we did like a yearly trip. I took it with me every single time, and I have no idea where that could have ended up. But I'd like to do it again, just as like a keepsake, even as an adult.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be nice to have.
So if anybody has a line on like cool custom autograph books or anything that you don't find in the parks, hit us up, because we might want to check those out.
I really want to do that.
Yeah, let's do it.
I just set that in motion in my head.
Yeah, I think it's great.
I want it.
Fun stuff. So on top of that, I did see, and I'm going to find a picture and I'll put it on our Instagram. And I don't know if you saw this, but they put out a cute little Cinderella denim jacket
I
for
didn't
little
see
kids.
it. No, I haven't seen that.
But it seems like this is a pretty hot item because I think I saw it on Instagram at first, and I went and looked it up. This thing's already sold out on shopdisney.com.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's
I haven't even seen it.
really cute, and it was only $40, and they had marked it down to $24.99.
That's so cheap for a denim jacket.
I know, and it's like super cute. It's got a it looks like kind of like like a biker style kind of. It's kind of fun because it's got patches on the front, a Cinderella patch on the front, and then like a Coach patch, and then on the back it's got like not a silhouette but a really almost a shadow of the castle.
I like
Cinderella's
that.
castle.
That's cute.
It's really cute. Little bows and pearls, and it's adorable. So we'll put a link to that in the notes.
And that's just for little girls?
Yeah, it's for girls. Starts in size 2 and goes up to 11, 12.
Drats. That's almost too small for you.
I don't think you'll fit.
You're like a 14, yeah. What the heck?
Kenzie?
They're excluding us.
I thought you were talking to me.
No, yeah. I don't think you'd fit into a 14.
No,
So
definitely
sorry.
not. Anyway, lots of stuff coming up in 2020. We'll get through this calendar pretty quickly because I have some good news. No need to write everything down.
Yeah.
We're sharing our calendar.
Woo!
Yeah, so
Bum-ba-da-ba.
we're going to put some instructions in the notes on how to get the Magic on Main Street Disneyland calendar, just where we're going to be at and what's coming up. And don't worry, it's going to have everything on there, not just where we're going to be. Because we can't make it to
so
everything.
much. Yeah, there's so much coming up in the new year. And it's so hard unless you're staying on top of the Disneyland website for all of the events all of the time. Like, it's so easy to miss something.
Yeah.
If we weren't looking into it as hard as we are for the podcast, I can't even imagine how much stuff we would miss.
Oh, for sure. And we still don't get to everything.
No.
Because this is on top of, there's all the events that go on at the parks, but there's also all of the unofficial events that go on at the parks.
Yeah.
Which we're going to talk about that in a coming episode because there's a lot to do. So, again, we're going to have instructions. If you're listening, go over to the show notes, click on that link for the calendar, and you can put it right on your phone.
That'll be nice.
Most recent was Ducks Day, Anaheim Ducks Day. They had a lot of cool merchandise. But coming up, January 17th, that's
the day.
That's next week.
That's the day.
Rise of the Resistance opens up at Galaxy's Edge in Disneyland. I'm so excited. I'm actually we're gonna go wait in line with a good friend of ours, Cameron. We know him from the 501st Legion. He's the one that actually got me into costuming.
We met him at Star Wars Celebrations Anaheim.
Yeah. So really great friend, really cool guy. We love to hear all of his stories. He's got a challenge that I took part in. If you're listening to this, it's going to be tomorrow, which was Thursday? No. When is it?
Wednesday.
The 8th. Oh no, it's
today.
It's Wednesday. It's today.
Today.
Yeah. So Cameron has been going hardcore on Smuggler's Run, and I'm celebrating his 100th run with him.
Sean will grab a couple sound bites that day.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, some of us will be working.
Yeah, some of us, not all of us. So gonna grab some pictures and sound bites of his 100th run. He's been going really hardcore, and we're actually going to be waiting in line with him to try to be one of the first groups aboard Rise of the Resistance on January 17th.
I'm so excited.
Coming up. So excited. After that, the next event would be Disneyland After Dark, the 80s night, January 29th, which we've talked about. But we're going to go in depth a little bit with the teenage entertainment scene that Disneyland started with Videopolis. And,
little teenage nightclubs.
Yeah, they're bringing it back for 80s night, January 29th. Another Disneyland After Dark event is going to be February 12th and 13th. That's Sweethearts for Valentine's Day. So grab your Sweetheart. Tickets are on sale for all of those. Mardi Gras. They always do something special in New Orleans Square.
I like the big little masks.
The masks,
that they put up with like all the
big
beads and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, it always looks really pretty over there.
That's going to be February 25th. What's after that?
Just a couple days after that, Magic Happens will be premiering on the 28th.
Oh, I'm so excited. And everybody, if you didn't hear, this is going to be Disneyland's new daytime parade.
I can't
and it's
wait.
just kind of capturing magic moments in some of their movies. So what did we see? We saw Moana, Coco, Sleeping Beauty. So they're going to have some really cool, I'm really excited about this one. Like very excited.
It's going to be so pretty.
It's just always fun to get a new parade. Because I'm not one to complain and say, oh, it's that parade again. I don't, if it's entertaining and nostalgic, I love it. So really excited to have a new one though.
Same day that's happening is when Food and Wine Festival starts.
Food and Wine Festival starts
is going
February
to
28th.
Explode.
February 28th. That might be our last day on Earth.
It might be.
We might actually do it this time and explode.
Yeah. I don't know how I'm going to handle it.
Well, if we...
I don't think I'm ready.
That's if we even make it to February 28th, because we've got something... Our big topic today, we're going to be talking more about food. I know.
They're trying to
they're trying to kill us.
up so they can serve me at the Food and Wine Festival.
2020 is not going to be the year of diets for us. We're on the Disneyland diet.
I got to start running.
I know.
But there's no running at Disneyland, and that's the only place I'm at.
Speed walk. That'll be good. Disneyland After Dark, this is their third event. That's going to be March 5th. Dapper Day, that's an unofficial event, but we know everybody enjoys that one. So mark your calendars for April 19th.
It holds a special place in our hearts.
It does. Tabitha and I we met at a Dapper Day, and then we were subsequently engaged at a Dapper Day.
That we were.
Yeah. So really special for us. That's going to be April 19th this year, and we're really excited. The last Disneyland After Dark event is going to be on April 30th. That's villains themed, which I love villains themed stuff.
Yeah, the villains are probably one of my favorite parts of the parks.
But I'm curious to see how it's going to be different from Halloween.
Yeah, I wonder what they're going to do. I wonder if they'll do like kind of like stations like they did for Oogie Boogie, but I'm sure they'll do like meet and greets.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. But we're going to dig more into that topic and we'll get some more information on that coming soon. Over the summer, which we don't have dates on this yet, but we know around
I can't wait.
the time of the 65-year anniversary, that's going to be July. So we know, 17th. I don't know when they're going to start that, but maybe on the day, maybe before, I don't know. But be ready to see a lot of the number 65. And then also coming summer of 2020 is the Avengers Campus.
Oh my gosh, it can't come sooner.
I know. And I keep seeing all the renderings, and we put one up on our Instagram if you haven't seen it. It was it's the first time I ever did one of those 3-in-1 pictures where you just slide it's seamless. Yeah. I was so proud of myself.
It was really cool.
Was so fun. So that's coming during the summer. And don't forget, you don't have to write any of this stuff down. We've got a calendar. Just go subscribe to it.
We've got it all set up for you. We're very caring people.
Check out the show notes.
We love you guys.
We do. And let me just say, before we get into...
Did you hear our mascot meowing in the background?
Before we get into our next topic, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's listening and everybody who has listened to us so far and has been so supportive. We're over 500 downloads.
I can't believe it.
And we haven't even been doing this a full month.
No.
That's so exciting, because I literally said to Tabitha when we were putting this together, I just want somewhere I can share some information, talk about the thing that I love so much, which is Disneyland, because it's so important to us. And literally, if 5 people listen to each episode, I will be thrilled.
Yeah.
And we're averaging over 100 per episode.
That's so awesome.
And that's we're just getting started.
It's just little us.
And it's just us and Daniel on the sound effects. So I'm very proud and very humbled by your support, and keep sharing this out to people, because I keep hearing how appreciated this is to people. So, I mean, you might have a Disneyland lover or somebody who might just be going soon who needs some information.
We try to stay current with every episode on stuff that's coming up. That way, you don't really have to search for anything. If you plan on going that week or that weekend, listen to the podcast. You can hear a little rundown of stuff. If anything catches your ear and you want to know more that we didn't cover, you just have something to look up now. And now you'll have the calendar. You can just scroll on through. Absolutely. You know where to find us. And hey, come hang out. I want to hang out. Hit me up. I want new friends. We've got an Instagram @MagicOnMainPod. Plug.
where we do cool giveaways. We just gave something away, or will be giving something away today.
Yeah.
We're picking our winner. So congratulations in advance to that winner.
Yes.
You got a really cool
love you.
glow in the dark, park exclusive Madame Leota Funko Pop. Pretty cool. Anywho. Coming up next, we've got a really fun little treat.
Yeah.
Our little girl's going to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to talk to little Kenzie Lee. Hi, Kenzie.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Are you so nervous?
A little bit?
You don't have to be. You know these people. And these people know you.
Yes.
A lot of these people have been following you for most of your life on Instagram, which is a weird thing to think about, right?
So many people.
So many people. I give you the heebie-jeebies.
She had a full body shiver. Hang on 2 seconds.
So for those of you who don't know, Kenzie is our daughter. She's a spry 11 years old as we speak today. But she's been going to Disneyland as an annual pass holder since she was 4. She's actually the reason that I started going back to Disneyland so much. We moved back from Colorado, and I said the first thing I do when I get back to California is pick up an annual pass for the kiddo and I, and we're going to go as much as possible. And we did. We made a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Had a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. So how much do you love going to Disneyland?
Disneyland is like one of my favorite places on earth.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
What do you love about it so much?
Just being with my fam
Yeah.
and going on rides and eating the foods.
All the foods.
All of the foods.
Do you have a favorite food?
Oh, the pasta at the
Oh, the sun-dried tomato pesto.
Oh, yeah.
Boardwalk pizza and pasta.
Yeah. You get down on that. You scarf that stuff, yeah.
yeah.
Um, and you've been going for a long time. Like compared to, relatively, she's gone more than us in her, I mean,
In your tiny life.
In your tiny life. But do you have a favorite ride right now?
My favorite ride, so I have 2.
Okay.
One in Disneyland, one in DCA, California Adventure. So in Disneyland, my favorite ride is Haunted Mansion, and it always will be. It's just my all-time favorite ride. And in California Adventure, my favorite ride is Guardians of the Galaxy, or Tower of Terror.
You were a Tower of Terror fan.
Yeah, Tower of Terror is just my favorite, but I still like Guardians of the Galaxy. I like it, but I liked Tower of Terror more.
Yeah, for sure. That was our ride. We'd go on that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when you
were young too. Not
Yeah.
even when you were you've always dug that ride.
Yeah. I remember when you first showed me every tower I would see, I was like, is it that? Is it that? Is that?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So what is there besides rides? Is there something that's your favorite thing to do at Disneyland?
Let's see. Walk around with my family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good times. We love hanging out with you. That's why we do all this. This podcast you're on is because of you. You started all this. You're my Mickey Mouse. But Kenzie wanted to tell a little bit of a story about her experience with Disneyland, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we brought her on today to kind of have that little conversation. Yeah, so you wanted to talk about your favorite memory of Disneyland, right?
Yeah.
So what was that?
So my favorite memory isn't in Disneyland. It's in downtown Disney. It was when I first ever met Tabitha.
Oh, that was wow.
I'm not okay.
That was a pretty genuine moment we just had. That was cute. Oh, not to put her on blast, but she's got some waterworks going on. Oh, Tabitha.
No, I
don't. Look at you. You're a mess. Kenzie, that's cute. Tell her about your story. Tell her your story.
Oh, I'm fine.
That was sweet. I'm so glad you guys all got to hear that.
Yeah, I didn't want to show you guys. I didn't want to tell you guys what. Yeah.
You were being pretty secretive about your little favorite memory.
Yeah.
Because I asked her to kind of prepare and just think about one of her favorite moments at Disneyland, and that was sweet.
And I didn't want to show you guys for that reason.
Yeah.
You're rude.
So what about it? Tell us the story.
I really remember it with just my dad being. This is probably not what actually happened, but I remember my dad. We were walking. I think we had just gone to Disneyland or something, and my dad was like, "Oh, we're going to meet someone," and I was like, "Oh, who?" And he was like, "It's a surprise." I think I don't know if it was.
It wasn't really a surprise. It was a group meeting. There was a lot of people, but Tabitha was obviously one of the people I wanted you to at least know. Yeah.
And so we walked downtown Disney. That sounds weird. And my dad kind of introduced me to her. And don't you have a picture of us when we first met?
Yeah. It was pretty instant that you guys
We went to
became friends.
Goofy's Kitchen.
Yeah. That's right.
We used to have a canvas of it.
It's upstairs.
I think it's upstairs.
Oh, I was
think
like,
it's in my
where's...
room.
Yeah, that's the first time we ever met, and I just remember, because I feel like I always have instant friends, but she was like, I saw her and I was just like, she's my best friend.
Yeah. You clung to her really quick.
Yeah, and then I remember, I actually can't remember the real story, but I was like, if she moves in, I'll get rid of all my stuffed animals.
Oh yeah, after we had kind of told you that we were actually dating.
Yeah.
Because single dads out there, you know what I'm talking about. When you're dating someone, you don't want to just introduce your kiddo to every single person that you ever chat with.
Rando.
Yeah. So you gotta be a little bit tricky. So Tabitha was always my friend. But then one day Kenzie asked me in the car, "Do you have a girlfriend?" I was like, "No." "Oh, do you want one?" I'm like, "Well, maybe." "Can Tabitha be your girlfriend?" I was like, "Oh, thank God. It's working." So.
Yeah, she told me I could move into her room and she'd get rid of all of her stuffed animals so I had a place to sleep.
Yeah, it was really cute. You were a cute kid. Still are. Keep it up.
We tried on hats together.
Yeah, a lot of them.
The weird hats that had the danglies that came down that you could put your hands
Oh no,
in.
that was at Rainforest Cafe.
Yeah.
No, that was when me and her had the two snakes around our neck.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
The hats were at that D-Tech store because now it's the home store.
The home
now
store.
it's the home store, but it used to be something else.
Yeah.
It had the phone cases and stuff in it back then.
It did. Yeah.
But yeah, we had little a zebra hat and a tiger print hat.
Man,
We each
a
had one
lifetime
on
ago.
and our little hands in it.
It's crazy.
I have the picture still. It's in my favorites
Yeah,
on my
we'll
phone.
have to put that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because as much as this podcast is for you, we also I wanted to put this together to kind of bond with my family and my friends. So here we go. But yeah, we've had a lot of really fun adventures together. Because since you're 4 years old, that's a long time.
And now I'm 11.
And
so.
and something that
You're so old.
I know.
You're ancient.
You're
now.
almost retired. It's crazy.
I haven't even started working, so good for me.
But something that I like to tell other families, other groups with small kids is take them whenever. I mean, there are people that'll tell you, oh, don't take them until they're this age because want to make sure they have memories. If you're on a budget and you can't make it work, I completely understand and I get it and I support you. Wait until they're a little bit older. But if you have the means and you're going and if it's I don't know if I should get an annual pass. We made it work, and Kenzie made a lot of really great memories.
And they're free until they're 2 years and 11/12.
Kenzie, thank you so much for sharing your story. That was really
love
sweet.
you.
And
You broke
if you out there have any questions for Kenzie, anything that you would like a child's perspective on, hit us up on Instagram or email us. Instagram is
a preteen's perspective.
A preteen's perspective. Well, she was also a child at one point.
She was.
So
we
yeah,
all were.
If you yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, hit us up on Instagram or at our Magic on Main pod.
Yeah.
If you want a kid's perspective, a young tween's perspective.
Your brand new shirt.
Let us know. I've just been alerted that Scar is lying all over my brand new shirt that just came out of the package.
Black shirt.
Black shirt.
But at least it's black fur.
Yeah, fantastic. All right, we're going to take a little bit of a break before we get into our main topic. But while we do that, feel free to check us out on Patreon. For only $5 a month, you can get ad-free listening every single week. And you're going to get some really cool goodies. So check it out at patreon.com/Magic on Main Street. And we'll be back in a few.
In a jiff.
All right. This segment is brought to you by Disneyland. We've been picked up, sponsored by Disneyland themselves.
Babe, wake up.
Oh, we're back.
Yeah.
This episode is sponsored by nobody. We are back. This segment is going to be a blast, and it is brought to you by no one. This segment is not sponsored. Congrats.
It's sponsored by Scar the cat.
Sponsored by Scar the cat.
Scar the kitten.
But seriously, you can check out our friends at Carpelli Skincare. Carpelli.com. So it is 2020, and in the Chinese zodiac, that is actually the year of the
rat.
Mouse. We're going to go with mouse for Disneyland.
But
that's what Disneyland's calling it. 2020, the year of the mouse.
Yeah, it's really cute.
I love it. I'm a big fan of Lunar New Year. Having once worked for a casino, Lunar New Year was a huge deal because gambling is a big piece of Asian culture. And so we got to do some really cool, fun stuff for Lunar New Year. But even more fun than a casino, Disneyland.
Yeah.
Funny thing. So Lunar New Year is going to be the year of the mouse, and it's going to be 24 days of multicultural entertainment and musical performances, a bunch of activities. The decor is always gorgeous, and the cuisine.
There's going to be nummies.
I'm really excited to eat again.
January 17th through February 9th.
Yeah, and always merchandise.
There's a lot of stuff that I want. Why are they doing this to
folks,
me?
we need sponsors. We need Patreon subscribers. Because we got to buy this stuff to tell you about it.
I know.
And I'll make you a deal. If we do pick up a decent amount of sponsors and patrons on Patreon, we will buy this stuff and give it away. Not all of it. I know. Tabitha's giving me a look. We'll give some of it away. But so let's talk about Lunar New Year. It's going to be a really good time.
It really is. There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on. And
I think they're capitalizing on the year of the rat thing with the year of the mouse.
It's the year of the mouse. Don't let them hear you.
Lunar New Year.
Listening. First and foremost, they've got Mulan's Lunar New Year procession. And this is a parade that honors Lunar New Year and dedicates the New Year's blessings to family and friendship. There's going to be performers, they dance, they do martial arts, a lot of drumming, and they've also got some dragon dancers. Pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, dragon dancers, warriors, Mulan and Mushu.
Yeah,
it's gonna be
that's
great.
Happening throughout this whole event multiple times a day.
Multiple times a day throughout the whole event.
Right, and that will run from Pixar Pier to Paradise Garden Park.
And Paradise Garden Park is where they have that little stage, usually set up by where World of Color is.
Yeah.
So it's a nice little route. Route. Which do you guys say?
Route. In addition to that, they've got this. This is really exciting. I love the thought of this. They're going to have a show called Hurry Home, Lunar New Year Celebration. And this is a nighttime show. It's actually a pre-show at Paradise Bay to World of Color. So they're going to tell a story of a little lantern's quest to reunite with family for the annual celebration of good luck and fortune.
That's probably going to be so
It's going to be super cute. So a little pre-show to World of Color. Again, that's Hurry Home. It's going to be really cute. I'm really excited about it.
I love lanterns. I know that's like a really random thing to love, but I love lanterns.
No, it's not. And I think that it is so significant in this celebration, but I mean, it's used throughout different cultures and, you know, like Tangled had a big lantern to do. Mm-hmm. No, I think it's a great, I think it's a great piece of the culture to feature.
Yeah.
And, you know, if it's anything like the other, you know, animated shorts that they do for anything, it's going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
So really excited to see that. We'll put up some news about that as it comes up. And then some Disneyland. No. And then some Disney character encounters.
Oh, yeah. There's going to be quite a few. Mickey and Minnie, which they always have super cute costumes during
Their
Lunar New Year.
Lunar New Year attire.
I love it. Obviously, Mulan and Mushu, like we had mentioned before. Mulan will be out during the day as well for different meet and greets. I know a lot of it is happening. What's that little area called? Paradise Garden?
Yeah, this is going on at Paradise Gardens.
Yeah.
So it's probably going to be in that little gazebo area again.
Yeah. That's where that's where they usually do all the, like, the arts and crafts and stuff.
Yeah, and then they had the Miguel meet and greet.
Oh, right. Yeah.
During the Christmas holiday times. And then Pluto and the Three Little Pigs.
I never understand the Three Little Pigs. I mean, I guess like I think you had mentioned it earlier, like you're the pig, maybe Pluto for you're the dog.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't really know. I know they're adorable.
Yeah, they look cute. But this is something that always comes up. Disney's doing a great job at this.
Why is this happening to us?
Asian cuisine, which is going to have food and beverages inspired by Korean, Chinese, and Vietnamese cultures.
All of my favorite.
Yeah. So there's going to be a few different marketplaces. One is the Longevity Noodle Company, the Lucky 8 Lantern, Prosperity Bao and Buns.
Sean's favorite thing.
Excited.
Sean loves
I love bao. That's so good. And then the Red Dragon Spice Traders.
Ooh, I hope there's something spicy.
We're going to find out because guess what they're bringing back for it?
My favorite thing.
The Sip and Savor Pass.
Oh, I love Sip and Savor so
we'll
much.
do
I'm
what
gonna
we
eat
did.
so much.
It's going to be so bad. But we're going to get our money's worth like we do. So that we're going to do the same thing. We'll get 2 and just get 1 of each.
Yeah.
So that'll be very fun. I'm very excited about it. It's my nightmare and my dream all at the same time.
I can't wait though, because so if you go on like the Disney Parks blog, they have little pictures of like previews of some drinks and some food.
Oh, did you see that?
Is that like a beef bulgogi type of thing?
It looks like it. It's like it looks like a tender like beef, chopped beef over rice.
Yeah, that sounds fantastic.
Oh, it looks so good. And then I don't know what that drink was.
That drink has a peach.
It has a peach in it.
And I love peaches.
I don't really enjoy peach, but
I will
try
anything.
it. And if I like it, I will admit it.
Yeah, peach is just so good. I love peach. It's so refreshing.
So Sip and Savor Pass, we're going to do it, and it's going to be a blast.
Why are they doing this in between the Festival of Holidays and Food and Wine Festival?
Because they know that we're trying to lose weight.
This is so frustrating, but so delicious.
I know. I'm really excited.
Because I know it's going to to be good. It's going to be
amazing. Well, if it's anything like the Festival of Holidays food, which it will be, their chefs are stepping their game up.
Yeah. Well, and I'm excited too with it being like Asian inspired foods because the Lucky Fortune Cookie, they revamped their menu and that food is great now.
Oh, it's amazing.
What's that spicy chicken one that we've been getting?
It's kind of like a Kung Pao chicken. Whew. They put it over rice. Very spicy. Very flavorful. So spicy.
You and I are both eating it like.
Yeah. And I like hot food. So it gets to me. But they also have pot stickers that are amazing. Pot stickers are good. So we'll usually share a couple of those plates.
Yes.
And it's funny because people always, when people ask, what's your favorite food? I always jump to pizza
and Mexican
food. I neglect Chinese and Thai and Vietnamese.
Yeah.
I always fail to remember how much I love that food.
Yeah. Well, yeah, just the other night we were laying on the couch and all of a sudden you were just like, I love pho. And I was like, what? Pho. You're like, I want pho so bad
So the
right
Colonel
now.
over here, Daniel, introduced us to this place. If you're down in Temecula, come on down. I'll take you to Pho Ha. It's a good little spot that's close to us. And I love pho. The only problem is when you wear a beard like mine, you end up smelling it all day because it saturates your beard. It's disgusting, but so good.
Just walking around smelling like soup.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Just smelling like soup. But they have a lot of entertainment as well, which I always love what different venues come up with for Chinese and Lunar New Year because there's so much culture, so much rich culture that they showcase during these events. With the entertainment, they're going to have like Chinese, Korean, and Vietnamese dancers, musicians. Again, they're going to have.
That's always my favorite is watching the dancers.
Oh yeah,
it's great.
Asian dance, just in general. Like I know it's a generalized thing, but if you look at Chinese and Japanese dancers, some of the greatest, most beautiful art you'll ever watch.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Yeah, so that's going to be good. And Disneyland does a great job of casting when it comes to these entertainers. Mm-hmm. We were talking about it with Festival of Holidays. What was that band? Mostly Kosher.
I loved them.
And that was a very Jewish band. That's that they focused on the Jewish culture and they stayed
had a lot
in
of
that
Yiddish
character and they really killed it. And so, but it's also a lot of crossover.
Yeah.
So they, if you remember us talking about that, they sang a lot of the traditional Jewish type music, but they also infused like rock and jazz. So I'm excited to see what they pull in for the Asian entertainment for Lunar New Year. So it'll be exciting. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Very
but that's all going to be all throughout Paradise Gardens Park. Mm-hmm. They're going to bring out crafts and activities again. I'm sure similar to what they did with Coco. Have some sort of Asian inspired like coloring.
They're doing calligraphy.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, that's going to be great.
Mm-hmm. And there's going to be extra face painting stations.
Oh, right. Yeah, that'll be fun. Mm-hmm. Good for the kids.
I guess Kenzie can get her face painted.
And then I like the way that they wrote this. Where did I see this in the blog? The Lucky Wishing Wall.
What's that?
So it's similar, I think, to what they did for Coco, where you can write out your dedication.
Oh,
so
I like that.
This is how they describe it. After strolling beneath strings of ornamental lanterns in Paradise Gardens, write down wishes and tie them to the wall in hopes for a prosperous future.
I love that.
We did this at Universal Studios.
We did.
They had that big art
by Kung Fu Panda.
Wasn't it a tree?
It was trees.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's cute. So, we did that at another theme park, and I think I'm really excited to see how it turns out.
Yeah, I am too.
And of course, it wouldn't be Disney if they didn't have merchandising.
There's gonna be special mini ears
and spirit jerseys.
And the spirit jersey's red and gold, and it's pretty. There's a picture of it on the Disney blog, so check it out if you want to see it.
Oh,
because it's really cute.
You know what else they have that I saw? They're gonna have a traditional red envelope set.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, so I also worked at the casino, and I worked in one of the Asian restaurants at the casino. And it was so wonderful because everybody is feeling very giving during this time of year. And I got so many red envelopes from so many people who pretended like they were my regulars and they weren't.
Yeah.
But they were just so nice and giving, and they just wanted to...
And what's in the red envelope? Money. Yeah. That's
Which was nice because as a host, I wasn't really supposed to accept any tips, but it wasn't a tip. It was a gift. And it was rude to reject it. So I got to keep my red envelope.
So yeah, I'm excited to see what that little set looks like. And then, funny thing, they're gonna have bobbleheads, Chippendale bobbleheads.
That's random.
I know. I can't wait to see that.
I want to see those. That's gonna be funny.
I read that and I'm like, that's interesting.
Yeah, the spirit jersey looks really cute.
What's it look like?
It's red.
I didn't see a picture yet.
It's red and gold. So there's like little figures all over it, like the bottom half of the front. And it has like traditional fans. It looks like owls and like fireworks on it. I don't know. It looks... it's hard to describe it. I definitely suggest checking out our Instagram once we've gone, because I'll grab some pictures of it.
Yeah.
Because it looks, from this very low quality picture that I have found, it looks really cute. But I'll snap some in-person pictures. Yeah, and the mini ears don't have a bow in the middle.
Oh, right. I noticed that.
They have like a cute little butterfly on one of the ears, and then like another little like ornament looking thing on the other, but no bow in the middle. So I'm excited to see that in person too.
Yeah, that's different.
It's different, but it looks really cute.
They did just start selling a pair of blank mini ears,
and they have the Aulani ears too. They are blank ears with nothing on them for $29.99. Yeah. How dare you?
Which, we have a really cool idea, and people sell these, but if you're going to be buying your own ears, we have a really cool idea for you. Maybe we'll put up a picture of Kenzie's convertible ears.
Yeah.
If you have a decent bow collection, you can make mini ears customized to anything
Whatever
you
you
want.
want.
Yeah, so we'll put that up on Instagram. So yeah, I think that's it for the
upcoming weeks.
the Lunar New Year. All of the fun events going on coming up in the next few weeks. Yeah, so I think that brings us to one of my favorite pieces,
Mine too.
the quote of the week.
Yay!
So this week I was inspired because Tabitha and I and Daniel, let's not forget Daniel. Daniel kicks butt.
Daniel does.
So last week, just fun little story. Last week, Daniel, Tabitha, and I sat in this room. We did an interview. We did a full episode. And Daniel was up until 2 a.m. editing that episode to put it out that next morning.
You guys are insane. I was in bed.
And guess what? That's what's happening again tonight. We got to send this kid to bed and get to editing. So anyway, so Tabitha, Daniel, and myself have put a lot of really hard work into this podcast. And again, we're going to continue to say it. This is for you guys. This is to be a utility to you, to get all of your information all in one spot and listen to a couple friends talk at you for an hour. We've had some great response. People are really digging it, and I'm really happy. If there's any recommendations on what you want to hear, what we can do better, please let us know. But because we have been putting in so much work, this quote stood out for me this week. It's all about ideas. So Walt said, "Get a good idea and stay with it. Dog it and work at it until it's done right." Don't just do it. Do it well. Do it right. Dog it. So I thought that one was a really fun one because we have, I think, a great idea, and I think people enjoy it. I know people enjoy it. We've been getting rave reviews. People are reviewing us on Apple, and we're on all the major platforms now. People are listening, loving it, and we're going to keep doing this until you tell us to do something different. So give us all of your feedback. We want it all. But on that note, that brings us to the end, and now it's time to say goodbye to all our company.
So long.
No,
farewell
that's not this.
to you, my friend. It was a Disney Junior. Was it? No, Playhouse Disney. Out of the Box.
I don't know that one.
It's from the 90s.
All right. Yeah. So.
They used to go,
Oh, I remember that.
yeah. The guy would play the drums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was a fun show.
Yeah.
What happened to that?
I don't know. Out of the Box. It was a great show.
Out of the box.
Out of the box.
All right. But yeah, on that note, that's the end of episode 4 on the books.
Hooray!
Hooray! Brr, 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 brr.
Bum, 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 bum.
So yeah, thank you so much, everybody out there, for listening. Thank you for the support. Thank you for following along with us and joining us as we embark on this fun little adventure with you, our friends and family. Again, if you have any comments or questions, or if you have any stories that you want to share with our audience, email us, magiconmainstreetpod@gmail.com. Also, follow us on Instagram. You can find us at magiconmainpod. And become a Patreon subscriber. For just $5 a month, you'll get early access. You'll never, ever, ever have to listen to ads. And we're giving away some really cool stuff at the different tiers. One of those things, if you sign up for the lowest plan, just $5, we're going to enter you to win something every single month.
Woohoo!
We've got shirts. We've got ears. We've got
Pins.
pops, Funko Pops, pigs,
Pins.
We've
Pigs.
got memorabilia.
I mean, if you want to,
You want a pig?
I'll
we'll
get
put
you
a pig on there. We'll do anything for a deal. So lots of fun stuff on our Patreon. So that's going to be patreon.com/Magic on Main Street. Also, all that normal stuff. Make sure you subscribe, leave a review, and please tell one person that you know. Tell one person right now. Give them a text. Shoot them a message on GChat. Facebook them. Instagram them. Tell one friend about this show. One person that you know that loves Disneyland, is making a trip soon, has been to Disneyland ever in their life. Tell everyone. Tell anybody you know. We would love the support from all of your friends and family. Also, one last thing. Don't forget about our shared calendar. Folks, this is for you. This isn't for us. This is going to benefit all of you out there. So click the link in the show notes, and that's going to give you the access to our calendar. It's got all of the upcoming events at Disneyland, official events, unofficial events, any kind of information we think you should know. You'll be alerted right on your little phone there.
Yes.
Yeah. So, all that being said, we appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. On behalf of Tabitha, Daniel, Scar, Kenzie, and myself, thanks so much for listening to the Magic on Main Street podcast. We'll see you real soon.
Bye-bye.
And hear you, they savor the challenge and promise of